everyone. How is it going today? I hope everyone is doing well. This is Coach Cookie, your life and relationship coach. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Rising Higher. Here we just do a little chit chat about life, relationships, and I'll give you some snippets for success to not only help you to survive, but to help you thrive. So in today's episode, I want to focus on the epidemic of narcissistic abuse. But before we get into that, let's go back and let's discuss the high points from last week's episode entitled How to Upgrade Your Friends. Now, it's important for you to love yourself and accept yourself just as you are. Building a relationship with your first is the most important relationship that you're going to have in order to build this friendship. It's going to have to be important because you want to cultivate confidence, compassion, be considerate. You need to be understanding. And once you cultivate these things in yourself, when you least expect it, you will start attracting those type of people. And believe it or not, they're going to want to be your friend. It's time for you to let go of your past, enjoy yourself, get a new circle of friends, and start living your best life, okay? If you need more information about that, or if it's something you're interested in, go back and check out the episode. Again, it's called How to Upgrade Your Friends. So now today on Cookie's Commentary, I want to talk a few minutes about Michelle Obama's new children's show on Netflix. Yes, Michelle Obama has a new show for the children. On March the 16th, 2021, Michelle Obama launched a new children's show on Netflix called Waffles and Moochie. This program is basically an extension of her work to support children's health, the same type of work that she was doing when she was the first lady. This show is all about good food, discovering it, cooking it, and of course eating it. These two characters, Waffles and Moochie, they take adventures all around the world to explore new ingredients and try out new recipes. Now, everyone knows how important health is to me while we are going through our healing journey. So I fell in love with this. I really love this idea because this is a great way to spend quality time with your children while getting healthy tips to use in the kitchen. So what I would like to do is encourage all my listeners with children to check out the show. Again, it's called Waffles and Moochie. I hope I'm saying that right. Waffles and Moochie on Netflix. We can't wait to hear about the show. And of course, we can't wait for you guys to share some great recipes with us. Okay? So now today on Keeping It Real, I do have a question. Let me see here. I have a question from James. And James he says, "Hey, Coach Cookie, I've been in a relationship with a narcissist, but I left them. I hear everyone saying that I need to go no contact. What is the purpose for going no contact?" Okay, when you stay in contact with a narcissist, it's like you have never left them. So when you leave the narcissist, when you leave that door open, they will continue to abuse you. Yes, believe it or not, it will be the same mind games and all the other games that they play, and they will come to you for validation when they can't get validation from anyone else. No matter how you look at it, you're still being abused. Remind yourself that you deserve better, and the purpose of going no contact is to start your healing journey. If this is something that you don't understand or that you're struggling with, hit me up at heycoachcookie@gmail.com and let's talk about it. Okay? Now, we're going to go into the main topic. And the main topic today is really a deep topic because a lot of people don't really understand that the narcissistic abuse is really an epidemic. Yes, believe it or not, but it is a silent epidemic happening, and it's happening right under our noses. The epidemic of narcissistic abuse. People are experiencing it in their homes, in their workplace. It is really sad because a lot of people don't really understand what is happening, and most of them feel like they're going crazy. If they could prove the abuse they are suffering, they fear they will not be believed. So a lot of people suffer in silence, and as a result, their lives are ruined. Believe it or not, the narcissist is depending on the fact that their abuse is so outrageous that people will not believe the victim. This is why it's important to learn and recognize abuse so we can stop it from happening to ourselves, to our loved ones, and to our co-workers. The narcissists are usually good looking and they may come off as being charming and friendly, but they're not. Beneath their false exterior, a monster is waiting. Narcissists are really childish, they're manipulative and cruel. They believe that they are entitled to whatever they want, whether they have earned it or not, and they will do whatever it takes to get it. If they don't get it, they will react with rage or cold, silent hatred. They will spread lies about you to your family, your friends, your co-workers, even your children. They will tell people you're crazy, that you're abusive, that you're manipulative. You're a liar. And the purpose of these narcissistic lies is to destroy your reputation and anything good that you have. Anyone can become the target of narcissistic abuse if they possess things the narcissist envies. Let me say that one more time. Anyone can become the target of narcissistic abuse if they possess things the narcissist envies. This could be material things, talents, jealous of close relationships with friends or family members. Basically, the narcissist can't stand to see anyone happy and has to work hard to ruin that happiness. What's really sad is that they don't care if the person that they're ruining is their parent, their child, their sibling, their friend, their spouse. They will use projection. For example, a loved one or a coworker is constantly blaming you for things that you didn't do, that wasn't your fault. Then they'll deny it even when they were caught red-handed. If you're constantly off balance because one day something is okay, but the next day it isn't, to the point where you can't ever do anything right. So you keep trying to do better, but no matter what you do, it's not good enough for them. And then on top of all that, they lie about you to other people. If you're dealing with anything similar to this, there's a good chance that you're dealing with a narcissist. Now, once you understand what you're dealing with, you can learn what to do to stop it. There are millions suffering in silence because they simply just don't know what they're dealing with or how to get out of it. So many times victims of horrible abuse are being told that the problem is them, and the narcissist's greatest fear is being exposed for the abusers and liars they really are. As I mentioned earlier, they depend on the fact that their abuse is so outrageous people will not believe the victim. My goal is to shine a light on their darkness and share my knowledge with everyone. My desire is to spread the awareness of this epidemic so we can stop these smear campaigns and the abuse associated with it. If you think that you are a victim of narcissistic abuse and want to learn how to break the cycle, let's talk about it. Contact me at heycoachcookie@gmail.com and see if you could benefit from coaching. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic and share your experiences. Remember, it will help other people who may be going through this, and I'm sure they would love to hear from you as well. Also, I want to be able to bring content that meets your needs. So if you have any questions that you would like for me to answer, or if you have a topic that you would like for me to do an episode on, please let me know. To my podcast listeners, if you love what you hear, please review on your favorite platform and don't forget to share with others. To my YouTube listeners, don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share. This is Coach Cookie, reminding you to love yourself first as we rise higher together. Talk to you soon.